Hi there guys, welcome back to Geneva. I'm going to show you around a really cool building today. It's actually the biggest building in Europe and one of the biggest in the world. It's called Le Lignon. It's in a part of Geneva called Vernier. If you're an American tourist or a British tourist, you're not going to see this in the Geneva tourism guide, which is very good by the way, might I add. So there's two interesting things here. One, it's the biggest building in Europe. And two, these two buildings here are the highest buildings in Geneva. I'm going to give you a spin round, but before I do, there's the police over there. Now, I've just spoken with some local people. They told me it's, there's some crime here, some drug problems, and there's often fires in the apartments. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. If anyone in Geneva is watching, leave some comments below. Bit of dust on the camera, so let's give you a flip round. It seems pretty cool to me. It's almost like we've been put in the middle of like Russia or something though, because it's a bit communist kind of style, and then they've got that there as well. And then the police walking around. But anyway, let's have a spin round. So there will be a few interviews at the end of the video. It was built in the 1960s because Geneva had a housing shortage. This used to be farmland. You're actually very near the airport, and a good indication for that if you're new to the city is that's the Jura Mountains. All mountains around Geneva are in France. So that's the Jura. Below those is obviously France, and then you've got the airport. So you're on the side of the lake that's not got the jet. So if you imagine the lake is two sides, you've got the jet side, then the other side. This is kind of more where you'll find the cheaper accommodation, although don't be fooled into thinking that one of these is cheap. They're going to cost you 1 million francs to buy a 3-bedroom one of these. To rent a studio here is about 1,200. And to rent a 2-bedroom apartment, you're looking upwards of 2,300. Like I said, local people, correct me if I'm wrong below. So this is where water shoots up, and as you can see, it's a very, there's lots of families here, so it's good if you're a young family and you've got a job maybe in the city. This is a bit further out, so it's a bit cheaper. People seem friendly enough here, and I would recommend coming just because it's the biggest building in Europe. So let's have a spin round. I genuinely can't remember the last time I played this game, hopscotch. It seems a bit like it needs a bit of a revamp. And trust me, there's a lot of money here. If you're coming to Geneva, it's very unlikely you'll come here, but I will give you the bus routes when we go past. If you're coming to live here as a student, I'll try and find some younger people. I did speak to a guy the other day, because I tried to film here and it was quite funny, but there was kids following me around making fart noises. Now I would have kept that in for you, but it was so annoying that I rewatched the video and I decided to come back today to do it again, a bit more professional. Here's the cafeteria here with the most miserable lady in the world, this statue. It's a bit of an odd one, there's a crying woman there. I did see some posters for some rap battles, and yeah, I think I said before that a couple of young guys who were into rap music and whatever, they were telling me that there's a lot of drug problems here. So obviously marijuana's normal in Geneva, but cocaine and heroin, and there's a bit of violence in the night, but nothing like you'd get in any major city like London or New York. And I've never felt really nervous in Geneva. The red light district with a camera, that's quite nerve-wracking. And if you've seen that video, YouTube is not letting me get any of the monetization money because apparently it's not safe for you or whatever. So if you want to support the channel, Some of these videos I'm not actually getting any money for, but thank you for getting me to 1,000 guys. We did it, we pushed our ways through. Like these lovely vegetables in the vegetable pot, or is it a marijuana growing plantation? I don't know. But we've made it to 1,000, and I was a bit annoyed because I'm not getting any money from my main videos. But if you want to support, you can buy me a coffee, link below, or you can just send a super thanks. But if we want to get one back on YouTube, give him a bit of a, you know, the one finger treatment, we can do the buy me a coffee, because they don't get any of that money. So yeah, the red light district video is not safe. It's a bit not good for your eyes apparently, although there's nothing wrong in it at all. Right, so we're going to get a good view now. So the building starts there and it ends where we started, and it's all one building. It's like Lego, isn't it? Would you want to live here, guys? Leave me a comment below. And there's the big building there. So they've got like a football pitch and stuff. You know, it's Swiss National Day on the 1st or 2nd of August, and I'm trying to decide where to go, so if you got any ideas for that below as well, let me know. Sometimes there's a kid there who's been naughty, he's been carried across. I would like to speak to some people, but it doesn't look like anyone wants to talk. I think I'm just going to flip you round, guys, and let you have a little walk point of view. Why not? I can hear South American music. Now that was something that one guy said. This is a very multicultural part of the city. I did see a lot of Italian football shirts, Kosovan people from all over the world. I think I was the only English person. Let's have a look in here. Now here's a little interesting thing we've stumbled across. Post boxes. In Geneva, they do this. The post boxes are all in like these. I've never lived in a big apartment like this, if I'm being honest, so I don't really know if it's like this everywhere. But yeah, I do notice a lot of the post boxes are all rammed together, so it's a bit of a nightmare if you've got an Amazon delivery. But obviously everywhere in the world you've got the Italian restaurant. There we go, so you've got a nice restaurant there. You've got the post office. The Migros supermarket. If you want to know the prices of the stuff in the supermarkets, there's a link to the video below. Now, you know me on this channel, I like to show you a bit, we're really going to explore Geneva, by the way, so I'm going to give you a lot more information on Geneva because I'm here and I know a lot about the city, so it's just logical to do that. We will be going to other places. I'm hoping to get to Asia in the European winter, so February time. I want to show you some of the graffiti and then give you the bus information. The channels, if you're new to the channel, welcome. The channel's basically me rambling on about crap and and then testing you to see how far you've watched. So if you've made it to this point, write the color orange below, and thank you so much. I do this because it's the kind of stuff you're not going to see, like I said, in the tourist information, but this is the reality of the city. If you go on the tour guide, you're going to get the lake, the jet, the old town, but this is Geneva. This is the Genevois, the real people of the city. So here's some of the graffiti here. And then there's a cool blue wall down here, and this is the bus stop. So you can get to the lake from here within 15 minutes. It's a small city. If Americans coming over from New York and stuff, this is nothing to you guys. And even London, it's a tiny, tiny place. But this is a cool wall. That lady doesn't want to be filmed, which is fair enough. So it's a number 7 bus. So to get here, you can get the 7, the 9, the 28 or the 51. And it's all valid on your bus ticket that I told you about. The one, it's basically the day pass ticket that we've done the video on, which is very popular, you guys. So thanks for watching that. And it's the Zone 10 ticket. Zone 10 ticket. So basically, I think we'll end it here. That was basically a short video of a different part of Geneva, created because of a housing problem, which they still have, and now everyone lives in France. If you want some more information on that, this what the local people think of people working in Geneva and living in France, then we can ask those kinds of questions. But I'm going to end it here with this wall again. So I hope you enjoyed that little tour. Let me know below. Cheers guys, more Geneva coming, and thank you so much for getting me to 1,000. I really appreciate it. And remember, YouTube's diddling me, so buy me a coffee below. Thank you. Bye.